I know how your combo works. Mine? I do not need such the knowledge. Chikram caution top, we can keep the balls in hand. Smarted by Teferi, yeah. Smarted pretty hard. Outsmarted. What's this? Snowcoil Mountain Ether Vial? This is another Goblin gamer? What's the deal with those? Goblin? Goblin. What's up with the Goblin deck being everywhere? By everywhere I mean that I played against it for the 4th time. Did Goblin gamers stop playing the tribal pod that Spike popularized? Never seen that card being played. I think Goblins didn't really have any good 1-mana Goblins, so it probably didn't make much sense. Also don't think it's a very good card. Only see it versus you on stream, yeah, I'm the Goblin Magnet. Drawing all the Goblin gamers to me in the leagues. Drawing a cavern, that is an extremely relevant piece of information. Probably the best Chalice deck in Modern. I think Eldrazi is a better Chalice deck. Also, why do they search for Goblin Ringleader, not the Snoop? Always Ringleader, never Snoop. Sure, so kill my mentor, that's fine. We can just bounce the Vial and it's pretty effective now. We can stall until we have the combination available. Bounce the Vial, I think I said bounce the Chalice. Okay, I have the Path. I have the Mentor too, but I think we just want to bounce. Got a Goblin player here. He tried to mox us on the free of his prospector with player on memory lapse. Well, yeah, good. Like 2-mana counter spell that catches Muxus and also everything else. Pretty good. Also, they redraw the Muxus, which actually hurts them. Enough Mentor Path next turn. Assuming they play Land Ringleader, attack my Teferi with all. Then we trade off the Monks because that means that the Munitions Expert doesn't kill a second Mentor. We also keep the Monks for... well, no, we do trade off. Probably. Do you think Memory Lapse is generally better or worse than Remand? Better. I mean, I think it's just very close to being Counterspell. So it's different that way, but it's... if you want a Counterspell, then it's better than Remand. If you want Remand, then like you want them in specific scenarios. Put Smoke or Marshal to their hand with Goblin Ringleader. Only, nice. Yeah, it scales so much better, it just plays so much better as a control card. Why is Remand played in Modern Memory Lapse is not? Because Memory Lapse is not legal in the format. I think that's the biggest strike against the card. Really? Yes, really. Since I drew the land, I'm gonna play Mentor and make 3 Monks, the bubbles. Yeah, Remand is not played too often now. I think I'll rather play Memory Lapse than Mana League in Control though. I don't know if Twitch is gonna agree with me or not. Four Monks, by the way. I think that's a pretty strong backup move, the Mentor Breach, make a few Monks. In the meanwhile, my opponent over there spending 3 mana on tutors. I wish I were Monk instead of Monks. That would be very funny if Monastery Mentor would create Monkey Monks. -1 Mentor. Humana tutors for efficient answers. Martin on the top. Oh, nice draw. Lethal question mark. If I bounce a creature and paths, then that is 16 and my opponent's 20, so I guess that's gonna play this. Well, we can still kill, right? We can still kill. Path twice. It was silly if I because we go breach, path, beef path. But it's true, I should have paid more attention to whether I have default here or not. We want gas against goblins. Have more instant speed interactions. I just find a compelling combo deck. It's pretty compelling to me, yeah. Core, I don't think so. Because I'm always more afraid of the combo than the beats. Yes. -2 Octarinas for a station. Especially since against goblins I find Mentor to be quite successful strategy. I can reduce the amount of double station draws. Deep. I draw Seacrom Coast Plains a lot, I feel like. I have 2 Seacrom Coasts currently in my deck. Skirk, sure. Cards on 0. We love it. Also they have mull to 5. They have 2 cards in hand currently, which is not a very high number. Oh, got me good. Actually relevant. One under. Enjoy that the very styles stuff in this deck. Yeah, it's very crucial to Nope. Can play Emery this turn. Can block the Scarecrow Spectre then. Especially with the spell when we have something to recast. Even though it's pretty cumbersome. No Kiki on top one time. Thankfully, I mean, just Kiki doesn't really do anything, so. Thankfully they skipped straight to the Lieutenant. Even though they're doing a Lieutenant, I should probably bounce their creatures. Because I want to replay both at the same time, so I can achieve so-called tempo. As Kirk and Ringleader, so Kiki is very likely to kill you there, that's true, I guess, because of that. And now they skip the land drop again. They replay one creature and we move ahead 1 draw step while they move ahead 1 draw step 2. They probably replay the Conspicuous, no, they have other Conspicuous Snoop. Conspecimen Snoop, and we would like to draw lands. Lands are really good. Guess we can bounce again, just like our land ahead now. They're gonna do the same thing, so that's good. And I changed the strategy to playing a Scarecrow Spectre. Yeah, they can still bounce it the same way, so I guess they just don't reveal the top card now, but they also don't have the Goblin in play, so I don't need to be afraid of that, so I can actually take the same to play Teferi. And plus it. I think that was a mistake for them. Maybe, not sure. They drew the land. You can play the Ringleader by sacrificing Scarecrow Spectre and hit my Conspicuous Snoop. They even skip an attack. Oh, they killed the Emery. I guess that makes sense. They are drawing a Vial. Kanister, I'm going to read the rest of your message as soon as you repost it with the correct spelling of my Magic the Gathering online name. Is it legal to cast Expert by stacking the Snoop? I think it is. We mill over the station, we're gonna win. We did not. Wait, I actually will read the question. 1-2 Lurus could fit in this deck. Yeah, play this deck with Lurus instead of Mentor, basically. Lot and something you can do. But I didn't like how Lurus was fighting for the same resource as Breaches, which was your graveyard, so it was actually pretty poor. This is graveyard hate overall. This game is just mental because the Chalice actually stops the combo, which is annoying, but true. Sub House Legacy, I went 3-1 with the Prison deck, but then I rebuilt it to be the greatest version of the Prison deck that has ever existed, so next time I'll go 4-0 for sure. That's on 1. That actually doesn't stop the combo, so I guess we do win. Pretty funny. I mean, makes sense in a way, I guess, but like it's not much that they could have done, but when dealing with goblins, if it isn't nailed down, it's headed your way. Okay. Yeah, it stops the cell bomb, so probably some thought process like that. One, because the opponent don't know what he's doing, or well, do you think I was losing this game? My opponent played the Chalice on 0 and played the Snoop. I think I would have played a Mentor and won, so it's now doesn't actually change anything. But we just like immediately perform the combo, which my opponent didn't necessarily knew gonna happen. I think that's like a reasonable move for them. Do what they did. Although like there's some paid actors on my opponent's side of the field yesterday. Every spell bomb works also on aura players, true. I mean, aura players have 4 dead weights in their decks often, so I wouldn't go too far with this works on aura players. Did you crack E for fun or did the Chalice matter? I did crack it for fun. Then you bounce your Emery. Then it comes back with those decks. They go out of control pretty quickly. Imagine if this Eric Mesa was the Minamo. I'll respond with Povo, which means Powodzenia, which means good luck, roughly. Question Island, probably. Looking to draw a land, I guess. We can't win on the next turn. Oh, Cling to Dust, wow. -1 flooded strand. Maybe we can play the Fairy instead. Probably better against some of the moves. Feels like we can take our time too, and there might be not a removal spell, but a Liliana coming for Emery. We draw a 0-drop, we can combo, or a land we can combo for the next turn anyways. Yes, we need a 0-drop still. Skyclave Apparition, what you gonna hit? I assume Tefari. Okay. I'm not really sure what to expect, but that makes sense. Play Emery, Lurker of the Lock, mill over a Mishra's Babiola and Serum Vision for a land. Let's keep a strand on top. Liana, and we win next turn. No need for Monstery Mentor. Goblin Historic Moyen will be a very powerful card. Now I'll cause a great amount of pain upon myself by deploying Monastery Mentor here. Okay. To not only win but also get 10 monks or something, or 9 monks. 8 cards. I could get 10. Could get even 11. 12. 0 mana spells like Bubble / Manamorphose will never come to Historic / Pioneer, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think there's little reason to believe that they would. Doesn't seem like Path is great against my opponent. That means that I don't really have cards. I guess I'm going to board and wear there in case. A Abrade. Might be Rest in Peace. Yeah, I'll be like adding Brainstorm to Historic. Well said, well said. Do you play Mass Hysteria to kill with tokens the same turn? No, I win with Thassa's Oracle. Much simpler and cleaner and works better, like with less mana. So I didn't actually need to play the tokens, play the Mentor, and actually was not beneficial for me to play the Mentor, as it made it so that every spell that I played produced plenty of triggers for me to stack and resolve. Should actually be a little bit painful. With a type of Historic Pauper event that rewarded people with Crimson or Gold in Arena helped the Arena economy, and would LTC ever support this question mark? There are occasional events of some Pauper type thing, but I don't know what you're asking for. And I mean the goal that MTG Arena has is to extract money from players in the end, so since it's a mulligan. Have a weak hand, this looks much better, you can put back the Amber. Step 7, is he going to leyline me? This looks like a leyline screen. I think these are scam events for card styles. Yeah, mostly they are for card styles. Oh, leyline the Void. What did I see? Breach. No Breach, no, not yet. I want Tefari or Mentor. Oh, Tefari. I think Abrade is bad. Although maybe I'm gonna get Tyros. I don't know what's... maybe Abrade was decent. There's some like turn to place that I want Abrade against. Makes my Tefari better. Will you consider trying Rip Apart in this deck? I have considered that, and Twitchet stepped in and said, it's sorcery, it's bad, don't. I said, yeah, I think I agree with you. And I'll definitely much rather have Rip Apart here. Like Engineer, that's a wet one. Bad. Leyline. It's only sorcery with the fairy cake over, yeah. But I would really appreciate Rip Apart my deck right now, and I already have Instant Spit Removal, so I think I should probably play it. People seem to play Leyline and Rest in Peace occasionally. And I keep some bad cards in my deck because of the Abrade sometimes. Both bottom. Paros against Narsa, I don't know if she matters to you. I don't think very important here, but... Another lane of the void. Yeah, Narsa is not relevant, but enchantments are. Defeated Dredge, I think? In Goblins? Or something else, I don't remember. Yeah, the 4-color Dryad deck. After my opponent cast Spring to Light and then Scoop because I had the Fairy. One word to have one instance for extreme valor. Right, we need the 4th color of mana from somewhere. Chromatic Star into Eve, 4x4. Happened to me once. Against Dredge, I think. Oh, I think I actually drew the Fairy in that. It's gonna be hard to win through those ley lines. We need to draw a Monastery Mentor. Right now. The pen play Urborg, that'll be nice. Gonna be super hard to win now. Because even Teferi doesn't do anything. Just destroy one ley line and Teferi the other one. Can it be a Shambling Vent? I think so. I think Mentor beats Shambling Vent. Shambling Vent is white and black, clearly just white. Oh. Shambling Vent beaten. I'm surprised my opponent didn't want to draw a card instead of activating. Oh. Oh, Shambling Vent still covered. Try card activate Shambling Vent, tough call. Not really tough for my opponents, it seems like. Imagine milling over a Teferi and Lightning Bolt and Serum Visions. Oh, Nurkling. Shambling Vent, exiled. That you sacrifice. When you play Shambling Vent your life. Be good in standard. Need to activate and control decks through the Source of Life. Source of Life gain and also Source of Joy whenever you activated the card. Is it ever worth it to play out the Grinding Stones in an attempt to mill them out? No. You will not mill a person out. You need to sacrifice an artifact to mill them. So I sacrifice the station to itself, I mill my opponent for free, they go to 32 cards. Are they close to dying? Not quite. So I keep them for mentor triggers, as that is a way in which I win more likely, I think. Still an out. Well, can kill it with mentor if I kill this. I can kill the 3 ley lines, but it's probably not doable. Prelim results. Decklist for O kanister. Wow. What a guy. Wow, 1 hexing in the sideboard. Nice technology. Even when we melt the Teferi in board, I already forgot. That indeed was the case. Well, ley line is so hateful. I guess Dredge is played now. I definitely the rip aparts would be. Yeah, that's too much. That's where you draw the line. Yeah. Also, like, most likely opponent had removal. Was 6 trigger actually good and came up? What was it for? When I board out 1-drops, you have a 1-drop to fetch. And it's good if you mulligans to ley lines. Nah, kept no ley lines. What a sneaky person. Nobody's playing Dredge. No, no, no. Not graveyard hate needed, please, guys. I think you're trying to trick me right now by saying that nobody plays it, but they do. But you board out dorks only on your positive matchups, question mark. Why would improving a positive matchup be worth less than improving a negative matchup? They're all positive anyways, right? It doesn't matter if you're improving a... Like, it doesn't matter what... you're improving a bad matchup or a good matchup, actually. What matters is whether you are improving a matchup that you like your overall win percentage via improving a matchup that you're gonna face often or one that you won't face often. Or if you know a single card gives you a big increase, like a tutor target should, it's beneficial. But the reason I had the Hexlink was because I lost to Shadow once and I didn't have 1-drops. Of course, kurwa, będzie musiał mieć tego Engineera. That's that the deck is so much powerful that it makes sense to... No, that's what you're saying is a flawed line of thinking. I'm pretty sure. It's an attack because I will want to trade against Liliana. What is this anti-deck? The Plague Engineers versus Mentors plus Daylight of the Void and Sword. Are you gonna consume memory? Yeah. That's a good one. I think this is a decent one. It's not really all that good. What do we bounce even? Probably the Plague. And it's medium. Oh, that's a nice one. But yeah, I would rather avoid having configurations where I just don't have 1-drops to fetch, just the 2 ballistas, another option. So I wanted to try the Hexlinker, and I think it makes sense in theory to have the Hexlinker, because then when you want to borrow the Dorks, that would be a matchup where you probably would want the Hexlinkers, and then... Yeah, I don't want Hexlinker against Dark decks, but I want them against Shadow decks. As I say, I lost to Shadow, so I added the card, which is obviously what one does. Against Dark decks you have the Parenton, so everything is covered. Might have been better to bounce the Monks. If I actually made Monks, then yeah, but I think it wasn't since I didn't make Monks. Wow, Monks dead. It's Shadow, and also against Control I would be happily bringing Hexlinker. With so-called grindy matchups. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay, so I guess we just mail to Lemmy and win. Although against Control I don't think I want to bother the Dork, so it's less important there. Some people are also playing Giant Killer. Bolt Engineer in case they have another Cling. I need the mana. I can't Bolt Engineer. I will Bolt Engineer if they have Cling. But still, Hexlinker would be actually good against them too. Fist you again. I think we went for Clank too. Okay, so I have the star in my deck. I do. Okay, kanister wins the match. We are 3-0 poggers, Twitch chat. Start watching stream at like 7 AM your time. Like and subscribe. Disputes fine, then we can go 3 disputes to rip apart our Werther against someone who magnificent that. Slave to Genshin, yeah. I think he started at 3 AM today. We're here from the start. Is there any way you can have a juke plan versus hate? Yes. And mentor and removals. That worked pretty well out against hate. It doesn't work against prowess though. Biggest problem that against prowess you don't have a juke. So if prowess plays a artifact that exiles your graveyard against you, you're like, what do I do now? But like you can try to overpower that. Is Chaos much worse than Bolt? Yeah, it's like 1 damage worse than Bolt. So I guess like depends. If you think that 1 damage is much worse, then like if you think that 2 damage is much worse than 3 damage, then it is much worse. I don't think we ever had Metal Craft, really. Chromatic Star is not really necessary. Ether's Weapon was fine a few times, but they're not great. Probably fine. No Graveyard Hate, I have 2 Thermal Script. Why are we playing 4 Emery? Because they're a combo piece. Could play 3 Emery only, actually. That'd be great to draw multiples, and like we could actually have something else. Because Emery like is mainly needed as a 1-mana legendary combo piece, and it's but they were defense grids. I cut the defense grids. I think they were 2 per Picha. But I don't know. It didn't feel to me like I wanted less Emery because she still requires some action from your opponent, and you can punish that if like she's up and she draws you towards your combo. So having either Emery or Station on the battlefield means that you need less mana, less stuff in general to combo off with the breach, so I thought like playing 4 Emery is okay. Some needle effect. What for? How is the deck? Smiley face just arrived. It's fine, it's pretty fine. So against Titan we would cut the bolts and add wear there, and then what, rip apart? Get Dryads. It's kinda bad. Tron, Heliod, random as stuff. I guess Heliod would rather have removal. Infinite life we beat. Let's have 1 gas overrun rejection if we run into that Titan gamer. You do race a Titan, but sometimes they race you. Like sometimes you are a bit slow. This deck. Don't like really race it that consistently. They can go fast. Actually, maybe I want to play 2 where there's the rip apart seems kinda Pepija. It's like the duality of being a removal spell is no longer as good. Like it's good that you can bring it in, but it's not like as good when you have so much removal in the deck anyways. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna leave it at for today, as we're gonna be finishing the stream right now. And I would like to say thank you! Thank you for watching, chat. Thank you for participating in the gameplay. Remember to join my Discord channel if you want to talk about Magic the Gathering, live, anime or gacha games. If you watch this as a video on YouTube, smash that subscribe button too, right?